Welcome to the What's Our Verdict podcast, where we fashion ourselves cinematic judge and jury. My name's JJ Crowder. I'm here with my co-hosts, Javier Ortiz.
What is up, my nerds?
And Ian Anderson.
Some shit.
All right, do you ever find yourself wondering if you should spend the time, money, or both on a movie? We're here to answer that question for you. Each week we put a movie on trial, discuss the facts, pass judgment, and let you know our verdict. To check out our other episodes, if you're watching us on Facebook, you can head to our website using the link in this post. If you're on YouTube, the link's in the description down below. And this will be our spoiler-free review. Our deep dive review will be available Monday, January 11th. You can listen to that wherever fine podcasts are found: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Ghana, just to name a few. And as always, it's completely free to listen or watch. Today we're reviewing Freaky. It was released November 13th, 2020. It was written by Michael Kennedy and Christopher Landon. It's directed by Christopher Landon. It stars Catherine Newton, Vince Vaughn, Celeste O'Connor, Misha Ashfrovich, and Uriah Shelton. It's about a high school student who, after swapping bodies with a deranged serial killer, discovers she has less than 24 hours before the change becomes permanent. So if this is your first time joining us, we will rate this on a 3-tiered scale. Worth it, meaning you should find a way to watch this movie, whatever it takes. Stream it means wait until you can watch it for free in whatever shape that looks like for you. And finally, skip it, meaning don't watch this movie at all. I'll kick us off. I wanted to like this movie because I love Vince Vaughn. So as soon as I saw he was in it, like, I was really tickled, and I'm like, this is going to be great because Vince Vaughn's hilarious. Yeah, it missed the mark a lot, especially on the comedy front. Now, I will give it credit on the gore and violence front. It was top notch. So, and it gets you right out the gate. So it starts you off with some extreme violence, and it just continues with that trend throughout. I like the idea of it, and I liked it. The other reason I was excited is because I've watched Happy Death Day, which was hilarious and quite entertaining based on the storyline of Groundhog Day. And so this one with that repeat, or, the remake horror version of Freaky Friday, I was like, this should be entertaining. Not as good as the Happy Death Day, but it had its moments. Like, there were a couple of moments where I was giggling pretty hard, and then there were some where I was pretty shocked by how far they went with the violence. Overall, it was exactly what I expected, just not nearly as funny as I wanted it to be. I'm going to give it a very liberal stream it, but I could be convinced to skip it. It's not something that I'm going to tell anybody to run out and be just excited to watch. But, like, if you're looking for some blood and some gore and a fun-ish movie with some weird shit that happens, give it a watch. You could find worse. How about that?
If you're looking for that, you need a therapist. Okay, so spend whatever money you would spend on this to go see a really good shrink.
Yeah, but if you're watching it free, and I do need a therapist because I look for this kind of shit all the time. So
you need a therapist for other reasons too.
That's fair. That's also very fair. Since you're already there, Javier, why don't you take it away and tell us your spoiler-free take?
Okay. So, quick clarifying question. We keep calling him a deranged serial killer. In my opinion, all serial killers are deranged. So is he deranged compared to other serial killers, or is he just a regular serial killer who also happens to be deranged? Food for thought, I guess.
Yeah, and I think to get the answer to that question, you would have to reach out to IMDb, because I just stole that tagline right off their website.
So I'm going to say skip it. And that's probably not surprising because I don't like horror movies. I walked into this thinking that it would be a lot funnier than it will like the balance between horror and gore and comedy. I thought it would be more on the comedy side. It was not. So if that's what you're going into thinking, and if you're anything like me and you don't like horror movies and you think you can handle this because it's going to be more funny than it is scary, that is not true. It's terrifying and it's horrifying, and I would say skip it. And that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, and normally I would put stream it next to mine because that was my rating. I'd put skip it next to Javier, but I think his byline there, freaking hate this movie, says it all. So
So here's the thing, right? Okay, so it's cute because it it makes fun of like horror tropes, right? It's supposed to be
Sure.
that way anyway. There's like better movies out there if you're looking for that. Like Shaun of the Dead, that's great. That's a great little British movie that makes fun of zombie horror tropes. Go watch that instead. And
That's
it's
fair.
got some blood. They kill a zombie with vinyl records. Exactly what you're looking for. Don't watch this movie.
Shaun of the Dead is quite funny. All right, Ian, bring us home.
I don't think I have anything unique to tag on to what you guys have said. I'd echo what you both have mentioned. I loved the idea, hated the execution, and there was plenty of execution in this movie. Just not the kind that I was like, yeah, dad jokes. Yeah, no, I'd give it a skip it as well. If you're gonna watch this, you got to be okay with gore, especially from the get-go, because it starts hard. But it's not going to be what you think it is. If you think it is going to be more funny and lighthearted and making fun of, like Javier was kind of saying, the horror tropes, it's just, yeah, it just didn't hit the mark.
Fair enough. Well, there we have it. With our spoiler-free, I would say you can stream it or skip it, either one. I certainly wouldn't spend money on this movie like we did, but yeah, just wait till it's free.
Spend time on this movie, let alone money.
I don't have that. For what it was, there were parts that I really enjoyed. So I can't say skip it completely from me, but definitely from two different perspectives. Skip
I'll
it.
say it for you. Just skip it.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah. So there it is. That's our verdict. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you go check us out on our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all at What's Our Verdict. You can also check out our website, whatsourverdict.com. We encourage you to sign up for our newsletter, subscribe, where we send out exclusive content and updates. For those of you that already do, might be listening or watching this, there was a switch. We were going to do News of the World this week. We had to switch to Freaky because News of the World doesn't come out to the 15th on streaming. So, and I can't go see it in theaters at this point. So, yeah, there we go. That's that. But again, go check us out. Communicate with us. Leave a comment. Tell us what you want us to watch. If there's movies coming out early 2021 you want us to check out, we'd love to hear them. We've got our lineup scheduled for January, but February is wide open right now. So reach out to us. Let us know. And yeah, that's that, guys. And we'll catch you on the next one. You're muted, Javier.
God damn it.
Can you leave that in?
I probably will.
I muted because my neighbors sound like they're testing out a new surround sound system. So it's like, and I was like, these people don't need to hear that. Apparently, they don't need to hear me either.
I'm sure there's a few that feel that way.
Okay.
All right, give us a bye-bye now so we can get the hell out of here.
Bye-bye now, dick.